I think what the future holds is digitisation. That's the word. We used, I think you might have mentioned yesterday in the board meeting, Andrew, that the explanation that we're moving, 5 years of possible progress in digitisation into a 2-year period. It might even be less than that. So everything's digital, and we've got to learn to go with that, because if you don't, I always use the example, if you're in a company, and I love change, so change management excites me. But if you're in a company where nothing's changed for a long time, I mean, you're in deep trouble unless you wake up, because any potential competitor in that industry can now have an entry point involving cloud and involving a lot of availability of technology today that's a fraction of the cost of the embedded base that you've got. So if you're not aware of this and implementing change as it's needed, and if you're behind that change, time scale, you're in deep trouble. So I would say more so after Coronis than anything, if you're sitting there and everything's, you're thinking it's going to be the same, and you're sitting there waiting for that to happen, you're in deep trouble. And in a personal vein, and also in business, a saying that I use and always have done is, there's no position in life that's in neutral. If you're going forward, you know you're going forward. If you're in neutral, you go backwards. And one of the things we've got to make sure of in business is that we don't end up in neutral, where we're so paralysed by what the hell's going on that we sit there looking at the lights coming towards us instead of trying to figure out what can we do to make sure that the lights don't hit us.